Greetings, everybody. Today is July 24th. Hard to believe it's July 24th, but the best thing about today is that Father Ryan and I are together after a couple months of him taking some time off and I took some time off, but we've been in the office together all week, and just want to reach out to you for a midweek check-in, and especially so after our readings this past week of Jesus recognizing that the disciples been out and busy, and he calls them to take some time to rest and to pray and to be with him. Something that's so important for all of us, to take that time. And I pointed out, and I want to remind you, that our Holy Father talked about avoiding a dictatorship of doing. That sometimes our lives can just be lists of everything that needs to be done. And it happens to all of us. I mean, even in the priesthood, I've got lists of things that need to be done with projects here. But that if we just follow that list all the time, what we do is miss the important things of life and people and their stories and the compassion and love that we need to do that. So the Holy Father went on to say this: only if we learn how to rest to find true peace will we really have compassion in our heart. And that's where Jesus was moved to compassion and pity when he saw the people who were like sheep without a shepherd, because his soul was with the Lord, with his Father. So it's something that we need to do. And I just encourage you to take Psalm 23 this week. If you haven't done it already, if you haven't been using it for prayer, to pray that. Take today or tomorrow, spend 15 minutes, 10 minutes in prayer with Psalm 23 and go through that and let the Lord touch you in some way. And Father Ryan, maybe you could say a little bit about just some of your rest, your time away. You know, we neither one of us have been able to share, and I've been sharing because I was at the lake. So maybe tell them how much you enjoyed your time away.
Well, I definitely did, just because of that very reason, where just the sensation of laboring for a while and going away and then resting with our Lord for a while was very important, just because, as the Holy Father and Father Fred are saying, just we tend to fall into a habit of doing things, and doing things are definitely important, but when it becomes something that is identity-based, then we miss a lot of the important things, which is why the Lord gave us the Sabbath day. 6 days you are to labor, the seventh you are to rest. And so we come to Mass for an hour, but we're supposed to continue with the day of rest and reverence for the Lord throughout the remainder of the Sabbath day. And because we live in a very noisy culture, and so there's just so many things that are screaming for our attention, and because of that, we tend to sometimes miss that still small voice of the Lord, and opening ourselves to receive what it is that he's longing to give. Just as we prepare for this Sunday, where the multiplication of the loaves takes place, we see the abundance of God's blessings upon the people. So just really taking that time to sit in silence, to reflect, to meditate, really opens ourselves up to everything that God is wanting to reveal to us.
Yeah, thank you, Father Ryan. And I just, you'll often hear me say that we're human beings, not human doers. Human beings. So we have to learn to be with the Lord. And when we learn to be with the Lord, then we can do his work, we can share his message. So hopefully you'll take some time today just to be with the Lord, time tomorrow to be with the Lord. And of course, we always want you to be with the Lord and with one another on Sunday. So we will see you this Sunday. God bless you all.
See everyone.